trouble now. We got a major fight going on down here.
We are at Martinsville Speedway today, and as you can see, it's bright and early. It's not even bright, it's dark outside right now. We got our hauler on the back stretch, and I don't know, I mean, I'm just super pumped to be here. Last year was a learning experience and we ran really well. You know, we get some tires today as of right now, I think we do. It's gonna be a long ass day. We got here at 5 o'clock and it's only 6:30 right now. But yeah, so basically the format for today is we are gonna have a long ass tech session, then we're gonna practice from 2 to 6, and then we qualify at 8 o'clock. So we're still over 12 hours away before we even qualify tonight. It's gonna be a grind. We had a fast car last year, so I'm excited to improve on that. I'm better here as a driver because I didn't have any experience coming in the last year, and like I said, we get tires this year. So it's gonna be a good time. I'm excited to take you all along with me. It's a mental reset from Dominion because we don't have to worry about points anymore. We can just go out here and compete for the grandfather clock. And if you don't know too much about late model racing, this is basically the Daytona 500 of late models. This is going to be a good time. It's a huge event. This is the biggest thing you could ever win when it comes to late models, and I want to win it. It'd be pretty funny if we couldn't even win a weekly race and then we show up and we take the clock. But with that being said, we're going to jump into the day. The sun's coming up. It's about to be a great day.
We can watch the sunrise. Been a hard time, but I keep trying, keep on walking that road. Been a long night, but I'm still fighting. I'm not staying down low. I'm pushing past the edge. I see the light ahead, saw the dark side, but the sun is rising. I'm not giving up hope. It's a good day coming. It's a good day coming. It's a good day, sweet like honey.
All right, so we're getting ready to go. It's been a couple hours since we last talked, but we've really been sitting around doing a lot of nothing because we went through tech so early. It is 1:54, which means we have 6 minutes until we have 4 hours of practice. We've got good tires on the car. I'm gonna be doing this a little bit differently than I normally do practice. I'm gonna include like radio communications and everything. We're gonna be recording everything all day long. I'm still excited, just a little bit tired of sitting around, so we're gonna have a good day and we'll take you all along with us.
Cowboy.
Into practice right now, and it's the most important time of the day before qualifying. We're about to make our mock run. We've been really solid all day. We were top 10 before some people made their mock runs. It's our time to go put ourselves back at the top of the board right now. There's a lot of rubber built up on the track. The track's been changing all day. We're approaching practice a little bit differently compared to how we normally do it, like say Dominion or Hickory or something like that, because we're just going for that money lap. There's so many cars. You have to qualify well. Track position is so important. So the faster you are in practice, the later you get to go into qualifying. So ideally you'd like to go late when the track's a lot cooler. We're about to go put down the time right now. Hopefully it's a good time and it holds up well. This will probably be our last run of the day up until qualifying. But it's been a fun day so far. All right, man, we're getting ready to rock. A lot of cars. It took us forever to get through qualifying. It's now 9 o'clock, and they just started. They're only like 5 cars deep, but we've got a good car. We're not going out as late as I would want to, but we didn't really get to do a mock run because somebody blew a motor right before we went out. I'm telling you, though, it's gonna be a good time. I got some balls tonight, so I gotta drive that thing down to the corner and see if we can't make it stick for a top 10, top 5. Really look forward to this, so we'll get things going. So qualifying just wrapped up, and I thought last year was a late night when we got back to the hotel at 10:30. It's damn near 11 o'clock right now, but we're about to head out. We did qualify 9th out of 93 cars, which I'm really happy with. I know I might not look extremely thrilled right now, but holy shit, that was tolling when you have 40 cars behind you, and then like the next 2 knocked us off, and then nobody else really got us. But we're gonna have a good day tomorrow. I'm excited. It's a lot less stressful when you're not starting 29th, so we just gotta do what we came here to do, make the race, and we'll go from there. So we're still not in the show. We do have to race our way in. I believe it's going to be the top 10 when it comes to tomorrow's heat races. Everybody has to run one. We're about to get some food in us. We have not eaten in a long time, but we are ready to go home and go to sleep.
It's a good day coming. It's a good day coming. It's a good day, sweet like honey. It's a good day coming. Keep on running. Won't stop for nothing. It's a good day. It's a good day.
Subscribe to AirDoug.
Subscribe to AirDoug.
Come on, we need some more effort than that.
Subscribe to AirDoug.
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 Subscribe to AirDoug. There you go.
Subscribe to AirDoug.
Come on, we need some more energy for that.
Subscribe to AirDoug.
More.
Subscribe to
Come on,
AirDoug.
more than that. Subscribe to AirDoug. Let's go.
Subscribe to AirDoug.
There we go.
Subscribe to AirDoug.
Subscribe to AirDoug.
So 9 years ago, I signed his face with a nice little mustache and a nice little goatee. As you can see, he's grown up. He's actually got some peach fuzz of his own. So he made me a deal. If I win my heat race, I get to redo that. And what actually wound up happening that night, I used to run trucks, and I won the race after I signed it. So we're 1 for 1. So if we win the heat race, he has agreed to let me sign it again. We will be sure to give him a very luscious and hairy mustache at the end of the night if we win the heat race. So let's hope we do that.
We can do whatever. Gonna be good times. Yeah, it's been forever. Let's go get that high life. Keeps on getting
Alright, so we're getting ready to rock. Trent's heat race is on the way right now. He's got 9 to go. He's currently, I think, 6th or 7th. He's in the race as it stands right now. But there's 9 laps to go, so I'm about to get back in my car. I don't have the luxury of having a race in between us this year, so I can't watch the whole thing. Hopefully he stays put where he's at. If not, makes up a few spots, but he transfers in. But we're about to rock, and we're starting on the outside pole. I think we got a good chance of rolling to the lead on the start, but mostly just want to make this thing. I'll be content with second if it comes down to it. I'm not going to do nothing stupid. Just got to go out there and execute. It's what we came here to do. So we'll worry about winning the race after we make the race. So about to get to it.
Now, still Jared Fryer rounding out your top 5 as Trent Barnes coming under fire now from Kyle Barnes down into turn number. Oh man, around goes Brandon Pierce. Hard hit to the back into that machine. Definitely done for the night. Oh, definitely not a happy camper. I think he and Brandon Pierce made contact going down into turn number 1. And you see Pierce's machine about 2 feet shorter than it started this race.
Heat race this afternoon as,
Cole Bruce coming down pit road.
yeah, not happy at all. You know, if you're inside that top 10, we got trouble
Oh,
down. We got
a major fight going on down here.
And I mean, Timbers have flair kicking the race car. We got fists flying. We got all kinds of stuff going on.
Andrew Grady trying to go after the driver of the 41. We saw him show some displeasure on the racetrack, but a little bit of extracurricular activity going on, and the team trying to calm their driver down. Definitely not a happy camper.
Rolling off 19th, the 07 of Jamie Bird. Starting 18th will be the 19A of Colby Stottlemyre. Travis Truitt, 17th in the T2. Rolling off 16th, the 32 of Nick Williams. Rolling 15th will be a former winner of this race, Jake.
When we come off of turn 4, green flag will fly. And Jamie Bird having some issues. He's trying to get off pit road as fast as he can. It's supposed to be 30 miles per hour down there, but he's trying to get himself out here and not lose a lap on this heat race before we even get started. Green flag's in the air, Joey.
Green flag is waving here. Martinsville Speedway heat race number 2 is underway as we try to set the next 10 for the big feature race tonight
they're
in
wrecking
Martinsville.
already. Big hit for Roger Carruth is in it. Bunch of damage for Bruce Anderson. They went down in the corner, and it looked like somebody just crowded the 25 of Boris down. He caught the curbing on the bottom of the racetrack, shot him right up in front of everybody. A little bit, and everybody knows the history of Martinsville Speedway. Stay away from the curb. And it shot him right up the racetrack sideways, and then he bumped rear tires with another driver, but Jacob out okay. So good to see that sign, at least. Driver walking over and going to take a ride to the infield care center, maybe get a couple of words down there with Jacqueline Drake if we can get her pulled up here once they get those drivers around. He was trying to index the steering wheel or what was going on, but he came to a stop on the front stretch in the Barnes Paving Hardy Boys machine. And it looks like he's continuing to drop back, so maybe involved in the caution might be something the officials were saying, or maybe hitting the pit road. But the 88 machine going to the back of the field, and that's a heartbreaker for the driver that started on the outside of the front row. Got a Toyota nose on it with a Ferrari logo. How about that? Going back there, Jake Crum thinking about 3 wide, drives inside of Braden Rogers.
There he goes.
And they all make contact. The 32 car, Nick Williams, will get the worst of the wear. Green flag unfurling.
Green flag back in the air here, Martinsville Speedway. There goes Chase Burrow, number 8 to the inside. The 99 to the outside. That is Austin Samero. They're clean thus far between turns 1 and 2. Down the back straight.
81 machine of Adam Murray right now in the magic spot. He is in 10th position. He's got a hornet's nest behind him with Doug Barnes, who's trying to make his way back through the field. Now challenging Eddie Johnson for 11th. Down into turn number 3. Barnes will dive bomb the corner. She sticks on the bottom. A challenge for 11th. Now he sets the crosshairs on the back into the 81 of Adam Murray.
Must be inside the top 10 in order to advance over to the feature race later tonight here at Martinsville Speedway. As we watch this 8 car, Chase Burrow show the way. Samero rides second in.
Matthews drops back down into 4th spot. A little tight through the center of 3 and 4 that time. It's going to allow Jake Crum to start reeling in that 51 machine with only 4 laps left to go.
This is how quick things happen here at Martinsville Speedway. We're just about ready to wind down. We are winding down heat race number 2. Chase Burrow's got a nice lead heading over to turn number 3. Riding in second is Austin Samero. You got to say, sure, I'd love to win this race, but hey, if I finish second, at least I know I'm.
Give the spot, and the 77 car will come across in second. What a run for Chase Burrow, Joey.
Chase Burrow just walked away with it off after that last restart. Chase Burrow's.